Ebusiafo bia mehwa ahofe dia sister wo mreku a obi anhwe ne new bronya tade na mohwa me dia be dit in nchen. You see, you guys, you just wake up. Who is looking pretty this afternoon? Charlie, and yes, to Accra sister wo net say
Adom ne mpaibo adom aseyeso
say me train me warm me up me train amankofo ba ku mienu bia ba join. But I'm going to go on commercial break and hope that Obi Abba
tag me so that I also share on my page.
Definitely. Definitely. Into your kosa sika educate your best
Sika educate, yeah, what Facebook, YouTube, and Insta. Sika educate, yeah, Cassava, Abumde, our real Punto. Sika educate, or don't come up, Rana, yeah, who are true. Sika educate, Unyane, baby, Sika educate. Ain't like it, page, you know, I am vibe. But more than YouTube, subscribe it. Sika educate is the name. All our man them so send come inspiration, motivation, modern education. Wafranada, when it's here, or don't come or Ekusika deba. Wafranada, Bema, Jag, or don't come or Ekusika deba. Sika educate, yeah, what Facebook, YouTube, and Insta. Sika educate, yeah, Cassava, Abumde, our real Punto. Sika educate, or don't come up, Rana, yeah, who are true. Sika educate.
Sister, wo mreku anie, mini avanet sen yo.
Adom ne mpaibo ne ahwe yenti. Kristo gusto doy.
Ebusiafo Michie obi bia mo amabeto so nyina michia mo oba na abeto so a mepachew no wa share video no dia man kama se na de bia ye no efe nsusu ubetie na anim se wonya follow sika educator Charlie make you do am right now well I press it like follow ni eko it is system pacho bo ameni enchi adofo a mabaso nyina good evening good morning good night
etia esofo na etiefo nyina se wabaso na yehu wa ye nheda me so may try say I will share on other platforms and groups.
Brilliant.
Obaso now so I was so am I not just say so one say in platforms the educational things and yet be the two platforms this why you have any problem because we are just educating each other and also growing from strength to strength. And yama be breed I come so I say church na ye de emma in Ghanaian community. Into these are some of the things that you should say yeah mobile supported by sharing. Good tag on for say yaba omiti also wadwin bia nyansa ni ba ko futrimti ye ba beke obi nipa bebre osua hunu they can make it the twist and turns for us to also be able to do this program very well to everybody's taste. I mean obi abenya ne chefa ntim Mr. Obaso anu ahia mai wate
it is our way.
Yes, dear.
Of course, we are warming up. Mm-hmm. I want to share a little bit of a testimony about you and I and how I don't know. Then you see because it's very, very interconnected with Asama Babitano.
All right. I'll give you the permission for now. Hide some of the things a little bit.
Yes, I will. Etief way ansa na me bie floor no dia ma me niaba no asem am pese me kani ese wi asem ayewe. We have two types of people in our lives. We have good friends and we have the rest. First no na me feel so obi a me nim ni bia obi a osere kire me bia obi a oye oba bia obi a otese me bia obi a oye Ghana ni bia obi a me ne kakasa ba ko ana se bia otitwi me so me etitwi bia na me te London ono so te London me te ba bia me we ono so te ho bibia ya Adamfo nti dipa ne ya Adamfo no so nti no me be my life nyina e de amani pakro. Everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. Nipa ne ba me fie, obeba bedidi, me ne betun se didi, he, metimi aka fufu, ne e de agu ayi wa abakom. Nipa me nim ni every baby aho. Ni nyina ye hwe nkwan ni bom, ni e tafri en sasa de en san san enwunu ayi wa ne mbom. That was me. But if they do stage be on my life, me ho chire me pa say I came to my knees, sister. Na baby ana metie no. Na sebe mpre dia samiti commode mu. Se onim commode.
Absolutely.
Na me the wheelchair, any crutches. Zima frame. Then you know me UCB 32 years. Na me use anyama ni nyina bi. Na coming kwa. The same friends that I was there for. Obi to me nyinsɛn ɔno akɔyɛ na ade na wakwanyim no na me de sa cross no asomiti na me di akɔneaba no aduane ka banku ye wache na me kɔba odi bi no ofi bi ne epepa ɔwo wieye me na mkɔ Ghana kɔtotɔ niema de bre no me ho kyerɛ me a me si o sister ɛyɛ afa aba ne bra me tempa no so a metimi asoso ni mo ye baby na be ye froye ma me na kyese wonni ho a me ya metimi de emu agu rice cooker mu metimi aye na metimi anya bibia de o ka kire me say woni hwe ye o North London baby a metie no no to East London me o North London woni dwuma bia di o North London ti wonti me nye it's from that point onwards no mami hu ne say emra so say say me realign and readjust this whole thing called friends Adamfo. Na sister o me is anema ni nyina free ho. Na me strip it back to being on my own myself me ho. Na fe me be pie internet so. Na me say already. Please point me to the right people who are going to help me achieve my goals. Within 9 months, 10 months ni mo anyway. Sister for my brabo no me sha ase me bodin na me jabi nso so a ebe second world war nti wo de ma me fa sister wo mreku anko anya example ni em fancy ha because na me ne wo so me free say ya wo me a be si sa abre ya me nya 40 years ye yi me ma me ne me papa ene me nua no ma to ho a obi ani ho a o sha da dream me birthday ho sa obi ani ho a or said I say, oh sister, how am I going to make this birthday special? She's 40 years old. Me my name says say to me the flowers free Scotland be pay Calgary. Hey, bouquet be a buy. Me am says, hey, sister, oh, to me your magic. Me can't see asem so. This sister of mine, all I have done is to see her with my colo eyes through StreamYard, through video. I have never hugged her before. I have never seen her before with my own colo eyes, not yet. And so Edwa, minia bay, wet me a me in 9 months. 9 months no kwedoso, more less than that. I have friends or so-called friends that I've had for 30 to 35 years. Phone call, grab on me. Phone call. Say, oh, that Jimmy for we cry, see any no cool school cry, no cry, what to say? Is she alive? What's going on? And that is what my sister has done for me. And from the bottom of my heart, and on behalf of me and Kasa, and my family,
shine me. You they shine me too much because then you might be woman no come back.
And already my dear nephew himself. It is sister. Me person me the floor ne ma ye tie adofo nyina awie ntino when we say Adamfo what does Adamfo mean e kire say
me ba cho eja wo susa men kan cho say me blow kisses wate me blow kisses man no me blow she sika na adwini yo But I try to get jealous that Sikaka said, "I'm sorry, me what me crew in some way. You ever found this? You ever found this?
Yeah, you're soldier, don't worry.
Soldier for aha. What that same do to
soldier, yes.
And then your Bible about who is a friend, a real friend. I mean, but your types of friends. Inti mefa be a couple of them, about 4 or 5 kinds of friends. But in out of 4 or 5, no, emuchu pena we here. We here 2 out of all the types of friends here, and I me Bible can who answer me. One which me no be any say me a Christian. Inti maybe a bit of a biblical, but I will actually broaden my spectrum of how I will look at things, because apart from saying me a Christian, you know, my acquaintances they are not Christians, they are Muslims, they are Buddhists, but I have some kind of connections with them. And I'm not sure they are friends, but groups small groups and we flow, we are okay. It's make sure a couple of friends. But maybe I say who is a real friend? You can say friend, a true friend. Bible have its own version of kind of prototype of friends. Each and every one of us must have. Or say a friend should be somebody obey them now. And it's a Bible cast that is the kind of friend. True friend is somebody who can lay down his life for you. I'm asking why I wash me. And then also I make sure say enough for saying and na sebu kidney say na ye kaso nyi na hrawa ba akoma word be ma. This very thing that I've said is very important, because in your journey of life, nyame woni nyansa mu on firi soro meye bribia mani pada or defend pem and na waye nyame oye nyansafo. The da nyame be firi soro abeye bribi no, not just say divinity is no longer in existence. Divinity ni abetra. Na esa nse ni nyame yo dead woni aniema bebre mu otimi defend pem e to de bu ha nipa no kra. It is as some nyame person or catch on, not it might not even come from the likely sources. And about myself for some time, I keep telling people, say the dispensation we are in, information I will pay for you to be able to be open up to certain things in your life. You know? The resource, the people you are anticipating, say they will be of help, you know, might not come from likely sources. I keep saying this. For me, I've experienced that thing long time ago in my journey with God, being serious with God. You know, these are some of the things He began to teach me. I am the type I love very quickly. Me don't pantem, and I have a reason. It be my bosuo and I'm a wusuo. I'm so Friday na obi church and said ya bosuo ahodo etie. It be a nubi and a mama yenesa. Afei onyame nkronkron a obo anipa wo beti nyame ase a Emma obe who sa dimension ya I'm speaking from ya. Who say emrebia nyame di obi beba wa akwan mu no. The person is there for a particular reason, is there for an assignment, is there for certain things, or will have for bribi. Whether good or bad, nyame woni nyansem di nipa na ba for bribi. Enti mosha, even including those who have not even treated us well, there is something we have learned from those people. And my experiences be actually in bribi. But anyonko papa I was said that nipa ntem no say. Nipa bia was so nya nipa bia. A twa painting, now you do that person can say, Debbie, he will be there for you, irrespective of everything. It doesn't matter what will happen. Obey yadio, udo wumpasuo, bribi kosuo, the person will be there. And no, and I a friend on Uncle Papa, and I Adamfo Papa. I don't want us to so focus about Adamfo Papa because yen papa ni yen bɔne. But me ba betreo the entire you and I always have crashes, yenya problems with other people. And yet the fact is say me no call some people friends while they are supposed to be acquaintances. Me no to me friend crofobisa madamfo. Now so I will nipa na friend madamfo ni adwene mu no. Wo oh yeah, normal person, just an any ordinary person to him or her. And unti it just said who the role you play in somebody's life to call that person a friend. I think so and check na and no na me can same be tre me na fufu bi say odo ho ahomete. The more odo ho ya ahomete ne say enne nipa ntan kire odo. Enti obi kire wodo kakra e was say out of say o appreciate sa de ban no wan hwe yi a wo de anyonkofa ense se o de ma nipa no ba akoma no obra enye sa anyonkofa ne bi na nipa no epe.
Correct.
It will be very imperative say in your journey of life o penipa na sem ono so pewasem or your good man. That is the kind of people you want to hang around. As the journey is going on, press certain buttons. Ask the person, what kind of friend do you want me to be? It's a very two important question. Now, I want to me play role ye because in the midst of me who are for papa and I mean who are for papa no. Every relationship must have a boundary. Must say you better set a clear boundaries. Set the beya me no me no nyonko fa no e be di mu a. I just say me who me boundaries. Afen so was some men so me who baby a en was so so tra. Enti eneba beka about Adamfo akodro e wa abrabo mu no. Begin to look out in your friends, scan them. The me be kan bi for when if you say enya na way you way, na way you way, na way you way. One of the things destiny helpers and the kind of friendship Bible eka ho asem no eye Jonathan and David anyonko fani bi de onim say amane e ba wo so irrespective says say una obedie yie kan yo ana una wudi yo. I am not jealous san crofo no entice see because nipa ho ahomete and na ye beka about nnamfo samui adamfo ananyonko e won crofo ntam no me pese sa de ban o hye nso de di kan ya me pese me ka ho asem mema scriptures me you pe and then you do the mathematics on your own. And John 15:13 to 15. John chapter 15 verse 13 to 15. Jesus said Jesus is a pure example of true friend. So he laid down his life for his friends. What more anyone may become his friend by trusting him as his personal savior, being born again and receiving him. Or say, an uncle father say, or then a cry to her, Emma will be. And yes, auntie, that is what I wanted to establish on that scripture. After 2 Samuel 18:14, what kind of 2 Samuel 18:14, 19, and so what kind of sa winning in our Ebio, Mema Proverbs 17, verse 17, and also cocaine and a Proverbs 18:24. Time unti cooking kind, but me born your man so na poswa as I'm talking, no, and your man make it can will prop up until don't worry about it. If I don't read
Proverbs 18:17 and I dear him.
Proverbs 17:17 and a Proverbs 18:24.
Okay. Okay.
And one of the things me pesa ye kasa about it. My anchor scripture me pesa mi gina so. Emma, you will be challenged. Proverbs 27 verse 17.
Okay.
As an iron sharpen iron, so is one man sharpen the other. Proverbs 27:17. Mr. Osa will share your pen and paper. And your money be I might not go back to it because as you people know that I don't write some of the things down, but this is scripture and I think that's the only thing I've pinned down. So I might not be able to repeat myself or Proverbs 27:17. That is one of the things because and now you care about Adamfo no imperative say and now for but one of the friendship that everybody wants to talk about is David and Jonathan. Maybe nobody last, but one of the people who comes to our cycle to us as friends, but they are not friends, are people who draw from us. They take from us. Theirs are always to take. They don't put anything back. They keep drawing and drawing and drawing. Have you not been around certain friends? The only time they give you a phone call is when they need something. The only time they are nice with you is when they desperately need your help. You have certain kind of family members. The only time your mind you wagging is when they need something. When a year back, when something has happening, those people draw from us. There are this type of friends also who want to have us. I'm per se, because one can't and I know I upset. It's your friend, Madame for no, who do you see me? And then I will trust our exams. He one can't tell me, no, never unnecessary. Wow, he wants to, or per se, on money tower, he wants to have you. Those kind of friends, when one say you worry, now we hear mistake, not engagement in one could be, or no, I won't mouse you. Those people know. One shut that or no, they are with you to actually enjoy the moment, your glorious moment with you. But those people you need to be wary about because they are from ministers of information of your life. They are the people that gives out information about you. Every particular anniversaries of your life or my birthday, he wants to get involved. It's not there for the right reason. Even though say I say is hanging now or is hanging around you, or what I see or be or no what competition be a view of why at the Okotoshu, why didn't you tell me you are going to Sainsbury's? And then one country so ask that. And then just say you must report everything to that person. Some people might come from a good place, but be very careful because when you are a full-grown adult, I will choose what to tell you and what not to tell you. Praise God, it is all right. I've learned as I journey with God, I've realized say sometimes it's better for you to build in darkness, because if the thing hasn't actually formed yet, some people can actually can't cross you can kill whatever you are doing. Saying that doesn't mean that I'm too spiritual, but it's a sensible way to live in these evil times. In this time that people are self-centered, people don't actually think about the other party. People don't, they are there for their only what they can get and how they want to. Well, those kind of Mami say those blood suckers, fake friends. Oh yes, those kind of friends always they are needy. There are some friends who are very needy. They need your time, they need everything. They just draw and draw from you, not for once. And one of those people are the ones whom you can't find that person. You find every excuse because who say how do I call you a friend? Adamfo even when I've not shed tears, my emotions should let you know, say, Bibi Koso. For those of you who are listening to us, as I journey with God and people working around human beings, one of the things, the conclusion on my own I have come to, and this one, don't worry. And I about Adamfo. These are one of the things I keep anchoring in my daughters. Me show mutrim. Me virtues be am they share me metrim. Say real friend might know you by the spirit, but not the flesh. Yes. Their timing of phone calls are impeccable. They cannot rest. They don't need anything from you. I am that kind of person. I don't need anything from you. And yet, I may power hunting. I am Adamfo, but maybe I have seen something that this person is. Oh, are you good? Even if I cannot support her, I should let her know that there is another woman who is cheering her up, and now somebody who is cheering her up. Know anything at my subconscious. For some of us, people have abused us so much, say, I told you wow, we can't even see the difference. Well, some of us, people have abused the way we are. Somebody like me who is a sanguine, those times, not me don't intend them, but people take advantage of me. And I'm your type of me draw me to be biado. Me to be sickado. Me the margin me yansando. Me to be bribia. Whilst me yesano. Ni pana me yaman on so see me sebejimi.
Good.
Because even my knowledge of impact I give to the person, so tuya kakranka on to me tuya, which a lot of times people take advantage of us. You'll be cooking, you'll be feeding. You are a generous person. You give freely. But as time goes on, for me, my giving part is part of my ministry. Me need choice for because people abuse me to the point and say, "Edru baby, me catch them who say me nyebi." I'm not one side ideology now. People have taken advantage. I've stopped being that nice nonsense.
Yes.
But I'm telling you, something to me, and yes, I had 1 month. The very month to crab them, I know Becca say, said the Maya wild, you busumi me if you be me and my brain music. I want to chop my money. Minimum money me could be that kind. Me nyanya sad na. Some man to the crown of the baba. Me some man to me could be treated me. I say, where I miss him in person. To me, friend say, hey, oh dear, oh, Pemedasio, or not the Sreme. Unfortunately, no, they Sreme, no, cry your west, cries, it comes to next money. Me could not want to show you wait within the chop money. Obi Bano Kase Bribi, or you're that kind of a man. Now, no sign idea who catch them. Just imagine how people have abused us back and forth. Just imagine how people have taken us for granted. People have used us. People have let us go through certain phase of our lives. Ideally, the kind of life we want to live, sometimes circumstances, too much trusting to others have put us in that position. I am saying this thing so that you should know, say, it's not any fault of yours, but there are other things you yourself didn't consider before being in that position. Every so far, man can be say, and kind of yedim so afe asem na ya tintino ye ho afi ahweye na wom na afe so emre bia obi beba ya brabo mu no begin to ask this relevant question. Yes, some people might like me because of what I do on social media or what they get from me. Says the bind anywhere, people that person might not even call me. I just go to the stand of Samamba 1 week cry and not on time in car. I was so afraid bisa say they make it their intentional about finding out what is happening. And yet at the end but at the end of the day they want other relationship with me. It is good. Yeah, or some prophobia so they will be with me for the long haul. To say Sister Aisha, I did not even strike an acquaintance with her before he started sharing my video. I don't need to even say share video, then he shares my video. I don't actually have to say, oh, me pamucha mun share. There be Obama video I see only me say be anywhere. I think some build that reputation with Anna for time but you know one thing, sister no who me though. There be American says strangely enough, is the only Ghanaian I was supporting me. She's the only Ghanaian who supporting me. And Rabaya me advert man. One fact I me nyane advert pool. Me na me force ne so anya flyer na me ye programmer. Na me di atoso. On them or no see a Ghana needy. That's my dickness also supported me. There wasn't anything. I don't have to do anything to get that their attention. So there are some friendship like that. You don't need to do much. I don't need to actually climb the mountains for them, but they seek your welfare. Some crofrono, you need to tread very carefully with them because so per se a relationship no go further than what you are seeing. Well, you need to ask them. Before we assumed, but we need to ask. Sometimes we need to ask them exactly what they want and how they want them to be. Abrofo ye ebisa, but before misa, obi beneath you say, or say, what strikes our first phase of the acquaintance, you know, it is all right to roll in. Without not asking the other part, say, what kind of relationship do you want to have with me? And young papa ben na wo pese and I say obeto ne bo as cross steady I should say sister what kind of friendship does he want to have with me? So what me pam cho 2 minutes buma yen hia sa de ban no ebiom so me ka say before you call somebody a friend you must know the person by the spirit, not only in flesh. Anybody you have an encounter with. And I know more share program na make about angelic encounters in our bedrooms. And I also said in the beginning of the program, say some of Nyamana Yeshakwain say we will attain will not come through the normal mediums we know. For instance, say be a warfare B or no. Your blood relationship. One of the things I've observed when I came into my family say I'm unsigned times that my cheerleaders are not even my immediate family or the people I know. My cheerleaders are outsiders. Those who actually have believed in my ministry, those who have cheered me on to this level are people I did not know from Adam. But they saw something in me. Outsiders keep cheer. Apart from my husband, I'm in that story. He wants to make sure I was he will push for me to do it. And no cry no because although they push me into no be so man fan same serious and I just say no. But outside the view of what I say, what family personal. What family say he wants me to get to the top. As to whether the woman is what is more than what I am seeing on myself, and no, I can't tell. But I've come across people they think say you can do more than this. There is more in you. They bring more in me. Said the American whether it makes sense.
It does make sense.
Yeah, they bring more in me, and I am grateful for all of you. Sometimes I don't. You do not appreciate those people until you get to a certain point in life and you realize you connect it and you say, I am grateful my path crossed with this person. One of the people I want to thank as I'm doing this program is Apostle Kendapa. He's in Canada, Apostle Kendapa. I think the minister, Ghana minister, National Security that pa neba penny the firstborn is an apostle. I thank God my cross path with that man. I've known him all the days back home. Now connection was ne nuya bako madam for over 30 years. Barbara Osemensa. That man saw something in me I didn't know. One of the people I also want to thank is Osofo Kodria. I remember those days, Diamond Radio. And back in the days, I think before 2000 in UK, just say Diamond Radio. It used to be Ahumeka. It changed to Diamond now. Pakwasindum Radio, no NDM or whatever radio these days. It's a Love Radio or something. That is how all these things generated. At that time, I thought I was just doing just my little bit. What I didn't know to say was could be I keep pushing. You can do more. And when I was doing the program those days, a lot of people that follow me on social media now, they have followed me from those days. And put them in Facebook. It took a while and more effort from Kendapa to say no. Open a page, do this, blah blah. But no crown, I was slow in doing it. I want to be in my corner. Sister Marie Claire, I think some page, one of the admins on my page. and Abigail. Even the lighting system I use now, Abigail forcefully bought it so that I would do it. Girl, let's share now. Sister, tell me what you need. I want to open a studio for you. And yeah, I'm part of the you know. Me who she and Casa me lighting. I'm a lighting system. Mama showed me videos bare 6 years ago. No, the lighting system wasn't good. When I'm having my family time, I'm a very subdued light. Me was said you trick me light, no money a bit warm for homely kind of feel. But me started in 9 videos now me our rear and pemun semness and all those things. That girl keep pushing. One of the things our year man surprising me, we will me fear delivery yaba lighting systems yaba. Into light and I'm used for my videos. Abigail, they do matter. Baby, I will be a Yehovah on shroud. They have actually held my hands. All this while, the reason why I'm mentioning those people say you need people like that. You need people like that. In your walk in life, when you are in your lowest, that is when you see real friends. In the midst, wherever the odd is against you, when the ties, the storms of life is against you, that is when real friends come out. That is why I don't want to talk about them now. But I want to talk about some of the things, some of the friends you and I have interacted with, come across, they are toxic, they have on the body be a jaho. But let me tell you, whoever is listening to me, say it has built you up. That rejection, that disappointment, that in some kekano, sa niamani bina ye kato so no, atrosem na wakagu so no, ekahu bina build you up. Onyame oye nyansafo. O maniama ye hanky doria. Won tenase. Debi ame catch them crofo say, onyame a yesum no da obeka se watenase awie no. Na nipa ko no. Ene na enye nyame am no mienu nim no. If you say Bible say oye krofro som any adechie nyankropon obi ka kire say oyanajo sa yo chena. How do you combine? He's a lamb, is a lion. How do you combine these two characters and say sa nipa ko no so oye God? And to own to maintain a scene when there is time for him to roar for you, or be roar, when there is a time for him to behave as a lamb, a sacrificial lamb is also there. Masagni emra utrim. Now who say Nyamen kwan eti misesa emre ene na on misa ubia.
Good.
Nyamen kwan ene eti misesa emre ne na on misa ubia. And now you can now Adamfo wasemi. A lot of us have been through certain places because of rain. Me no ka say we hokro bi akodam. Me a me no ka say Adamfo mama de bia me kasa asem na me nyan ka. Adamfo ene ma me ni me kunu sikasem ye koyen back 5 years. It is a painful experience. I don't want anybody to experience. It is a very painful experience. Adamfo. Yekoye business so timi chinchim mi kunu dofo amenete ensa. As to how me so metime bu ayama mi kunu koyi sika kakraka no enne mete ho a it does just say obisa say the sister ye ne ye din a wote we obi nim me but me say me kasa people assume say I said the metie yi obi timi be chinchim wo nsa age usika potin kodi Adamfo 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 no betimi the lucrative business abrao na wotirima ye wo de that twist won sa out of GD a wo ma no ye wo bisa Adamfo and the tekrema so se wo wan hwe ye fie japade obetama ma no ama won sa esifom
good
ye wo sankrofo ni bi
yes
sankrofo no betwa wutie dwa ama na dware so aye bribiara now so or the bɔne ene betua wo ka ama wo nsa asifom
good
Adamfo no timi ekoto takra wo jamu obi pewa ye wo a ono na timi manipa information wa be yo se nkrofo say na bi una wo de call ye no nti no mutibe kan bi no una wo de call ye una wo be cycle mu na wonim de ekoso nti nipa ko na wo ni cycle ni mote ya how did he hear you be catch them say nipa na say ya. Some of us we don't understand when some people yen spouse and I say yen now for get angry and now obi to say me be catch him say obi say obi say no why you there not how did he get to know that information? It hasn't come from me. Me and the buafu na free me ho. And you know, how did he or she know? And for those of you now, let us be frank. Me and me catch we do who fell. In the early part of my marriage, you know, I made those mistakes. Me no kasa, and I say, Sanya mania ye can. I am not here to be pointing finger. Me person be fail to say, when I want you correct, Debbie. Me de me ame de me makom e bi ma. Na ma wa hu say obi atime to sa de ban ni mu.
Good.
Me person enkomo ya ye ba be this candy conversation we are going to have. I want you to look at it from a very perspective. Me a me catch that no. E bi e di me pen. Edwuma e di me. Ya di bi e di me. Me we experience bi. Anya hwe kura no. Nkwase abuo ni anytime bi aba baby. And yeka about enough for self. And there are some friends also who are in competition with us. It's only the school. They be no I say it tries to be baby or outdo you. Sir enough for no, they don't actually back out because you school, you know, person shut the yeah. Or no shia or was saloon and say what I was saying. They say, yeah, you my way. What's yummy? Well, whom yache? You couldn't even ask for my what is saying, yes, listen, no. One to me and see, give me welfare first. But what back will be said into what was saying, my one at the end of the yama.
Wow, worry.
Wow, and they say, oh, yeah, and at the end of the cost. Me were there be. And until no question my mamma and you know, never over share. At the end, air cost. Dear, then person what to say, air cost will be fee. One to me and Cassa, but I am one pilot. Now, dear, air cost. Dear, air cost. Dear, air cost. Dear, my person who said, cost will be fee. It doesn't make me comfortable around you because as if you are waiting for something to happen. Have you not realized, say, you want now for 4 beings why they are announcers?
Yes, so
the announcers, dear Wawari, the Ecoso, funeral eba, who made to be away 20 years. Or be some a world school platform no or no opa who could she and the swabina. You want now for 4 beings, one our friend Adamfo, but on your Adamfo. Maybe you haven't realized it because he's around you are Mutimi. Ebia we mo announce ama gossip nature na baka krentino but what you don't know ni say ofri hu a wode odi anso beko baby obi anti ase say ye wo fra no so oye wo best na wadanfo no so wadanfo obi wo baby etuba hu say woni nam nipa na nipa no ni roll kama but mo ko cycle bia na nkomo bi wo ho anu aye di because it depend dia waka e wo wachi ento ntimi nka bi. Oh, I know the trick of the trade. There's one other friends also. They are not satisfied when any other person comes around us. Those people who want to have us, the ones who want to have us, they are not okay. This kind of thing, see it as jealousy. That is how we place it. No, that person wants to have you. You are his or person. I say what be the property. I say what ba na deeper be a shombomano. Now just like every other lion, a lioness is trying to actually save his calves. A natural thing be a obido na opewa semwa. So one controls our edges now. A baba say he wants to have you on his own. I don't know, say you've come across such people.
Oh, yes.
Any other person is not good for you.
Yes.
Again, you jealousy, but it's a trait to be a one crofua. They actually love you for some crofone. Oh dear, go and do anything. One kasa try say you push that person onko. One kasa ya wadwin say oh pamon na firi wabra bom onko. Oh ya ne bone. One hwe ya abekasa sa nipa no wagimi debi. Onyimi ye. But the fact say I didn't be shenitiri mu say Se me se me peni pana semwa. Me peni ade e wani ho nyina. Sa notie. He or she will come around. Uni sa nipa ko nya argument be or something, he knows you come around. Ubufu will throw words. Cancel sembia and shut down bodano. Onim say you will come back. But there were jealous type, that is where I want us to emphasize. The jealous type, Emma ejuma no eyedin, because then you can't differentiate between the having one and the jealous one. Because in Crawford the ejuma di no, Emma ye have one no any jealous one. Have one, not have good intentions, seek your welfare, looking around so that sakramai biya and man yonko fana move will be and taking advantage of your kind of nature person you are. And he looks out for you. But the jealous type, trimofin be or person or did you or person did you made do. And on my whole crime will be a mem. Now sometimes because I threatening in our sending tino. Unya one they want to have us our interest at heart now. One share your own difference, because they are acting the same, but the meaning of their actions, are different. Yes. And because majority of them are coming from a bad place, taking advantage of us, and my who how to actually deal with them. And therefore, Adamfo who Adamfo you be ayatitin with fearful from nyatitin with fearful from, but he gels with me, he understands me. I don't need to cry. Say baby where was a misua means but said you're making comments now when you say akumamwa will be possible. Good. Or not Adamfo. Adamfo who akumam entina make the can say for me, real friend is somebody who will know you by the spirit, but not the flesh. Because if the person is having me as a friend in the flesh, he's just looking at the physical well-being of me. It's not thinking outside the box. It's not looking at my inner, some of the feelings I don't show outside. He cannot read some of the things that is going on in my mind and in my heart. But Adamfo Papa, he looks me through the spirit. He sends me through the spirit. When I call Sika can testify, say, if you are my friend, I may shut down Cambria, but if you are, I will be on point. I know what I'm going to say. I know what to say, I don't need to be on the phone so long. Few times I will talk, and bam, this, that way. Cannot meet me. I'll be dealing certain things on my knees for her. She doesn't know. The end results will justify why I am there. The end results will justify why I am there. Brilliant. Having said that, it doesn't mean I'll be looking out, say, he will step into certain things. And not just me person me gender bosho. There be Sika have his own life. And was say me what self-control. I me pe mama se wa se me penasem. And sasa me je mama se wa boswa. Obi se Sika person oba mama se wa ho a I will see Sika as a threat. And na Aisha me persist Aisha asem me who say amamansing or kwa amamansi video asia I am jealous ma ko ni inbox mu adena no it's unnecessary. Who here say me yes ade no who here it is not necessary. But the real friends say there are some friends who the reason why they stay closer than a brother, they say they understand this principle I'm talking about this evening. They love you from the spirit. They've known you anymore. I always tell people, oh, me will be 19, 15 years, 13 years. All of a sudden, relationship nakate. I promise you, say it wasn't friendship. If somebody can disconnect from you because of something happened, they were not with you from day one. The beneficial part of it or not benefit be and it's hanging on, holding on to that benefit, and not all hanging on. Break that benefit and see whether the person loyalty will still be there.
No.
Break it, spoon feeding, whatever you doing now, you said any free washer say or don't go so the same. That is why Adamfo papa no. Enye de ni nya ne nti. Na wo ye madamfo.
Good.
Me ba David ni Jonathan honom. I was wondering, why we are heir to the throne? Why will you be an ally to somebody who is an opposition to your dad? What kind of love will make you oppose your dad, your flesh, your own blood, to actually align with, be an ally for your father's opposition? After all, I'm very sure that just as every father, no, he was thinking, say, me wupu was some bad baby daddy.
No, correct.
Into adiano apano air fighter for no, and no abranti ene dia.
No,
have you asked yourself?
No, correct.
Have you not come across people? They can calculate and plan. And obi pewasem wo. Ono wa be ya Adamfo based upon say be the brother and the yere no wana, and you come from the crofo to come and tell you say they be your sister. The banana no den tim pese wo gina yi. Men crofo no. I'm sure say a lot of marriage couples can attest to that. Etina me catch us say nipa biara obo wa brabo mu no owo brebi anyamede na si wo se wo meye. He might not be significant at this moment for you, but ask yourself ebre yi a waba ma brabo mu no obeye den.
No correct.
Die ntina owo ho. So many times in my mind I was thinking I'm going to help the person, and sometimes the person becomes of help to me in some way. Ebi wo ho kra nye immediately, but they be 10 years, 5 years, and I needed something. And because we didn't know what acquaintance, no, and me cast and commodity didn't cast baby say, not one mamma safu be a mammy dear be a punubi. And like I started by saying, baby, in this dispensation, baby, I am breakthroughs, baby, and yama yasha kwan se beba ya brabo no. It might not come from natural channels, you know. Some of you, you see your sorry, but honestly, your unquadie message, you know, and will be a no more unim da. The only connection between you and the person is be a woman kanyamia sembi na wahunu, and I will more post to nyamia sembi, and one nyamia sembi at that could be posting. It is an end to a situation.
Sister, before you continue, there's something I also want to draw your attention to. Because Ghana for, and especially spiritus for I see Christopher. Some of us think that if you are a Christian, the only people who should be your friends should also be Christians. Didn't have a place to live, didn't have a roof over my head. Me lose my dream. That time, no, my worry go. My yes Adamfo, my ha land in a bontin so. And yes, I'm papa me mammy, or money baby too. Person me near my coffee, meet me. But me and my imagine say, this is my issue. I'm 32 years old. I don't need my parents to solve every problem for me. I want to solve my problem by myself. And untimadane me hope Adamfo a me na landing abonten so. Okay. So that time no. Omo ana mitimi ka banku efa bus miensa. Omo akọ sebi mprediasa. Ono akọ di ne ho na wanyinsen na me time no oye ish ash no wan frɛ me no. Na me ka banku kɔ ekɔ ni fie no. So wo se wonti na. Nya edan a me nya ye no. A form say just a concrete na ye lay wo fie no mu. Sa ye jano carpet bia ni ho hwe ni ho. Wonim say papa bia na me hia taxi ana obefa me. Oye imam. Muslims one penny for bia na bodju be si ne. Sa papa no say ne mama ya miensa, ne baba ma ya baako. Enti me nso ma be ka ne mama no ho. Se say ne mama ya dan. Boni me obabia.
Yo.
Woni me wo babia ni me wo babia papa say me ye ne ba me ye ne kechire enti time me ho akire me ana me nya adwuma me yare no ti me be fa me free wo coin wo ko hospital okay me do be ko de later onya ska no am odi ama me
otu ya meka
me nya dan na me frɛ papa na msio Abdul Mpacho ya ma me dan metimi abehwe na msi untimi mehwese no bae now better he. Obia would night na better he fa. Papa ko tompa. Empa. And on the dining. This is somebody I don't know. Taxi number, I'm afraid taxi number. No, be farm that once. No, Jimmy phone number. That was 2010, 11. We are in 2021. There's 1 month ago. Me strange number be. Hey, me too won't catch it. Now when because now for some time you're losing contact. So me update say the last born no ono so aware wawo and na ni ati wenya 5 grandchildren ni say me papa nim no me ma me say woni mabusuafo nyina. And this is a Muslim. Sorry anamiko. Womu aname too tight ma wo mu. Womu ameni omu tu nsa didi ye. Edidi wa yi wa mu. Sister, come on. Ya me ba wo form no. Ya me ba ya fu. Fo ni mu bia. Christopher. Ya me ba ya fu bia. And I'm pesa oko.
Honestly, the reason why I'm even emphasizing this one is I think say everybody who have actually matured some level of Christianity, you come across it is, I don't know how God does it, but the only thing I can say is that I learned that thing in a very hard way. And it is just because I am friendly, so I'm very approachable, and I'm also ready to help people. People come into my life. But I realize say like I started by saying say even me programs here me one watch here me on and yet one many omoko sorry nyina. And now for once one of my elders I was able to, but I know there was a relationship. Meaning was our relationship, and young mama. But some say, is he the only elder in the place?
No.
So the mayor, elder be and now software be a software would be Briama back Glasgow district, who said, dear me, they know. But beside who say, and what to do was saying, and I've actually be intentional about me and trying to also say, can we do something to help once in a while? Can we come on and then we all share prayer or something? No, they won't. I need to write special requests, and a few, I won't be also ignorant to say, a few of my church members will be to say, practitioner, mental health practitioner, and I'm going to buy, with free mass sorry, honey, but they share a whole lot of resources. I'm a walk Glasgow district. Me share one district in doctors womb, engineers womb, womb. But Emudu was saying, and I've been intentional about the things I do. Think about it. But the outsiders mum and they tell me how to do. Me pay obi, ama me page and kibet me I'm an bigger platform, I better than IT for Mr. Say why I see the Makosi and person with the boa Marcos. Debbie, and on my own. But here am I, those very people, they be America. Me say Glasgow district team. Ope Obia, a sorry no, ye convention, ya the idea. Me to me who see ho, said ye be student a free Ghana ban inside to a can inside yam, baby, I found me feel happy. Bebre. And yet bribia men can't into me. But I'm saying this so that one will shameno should know say ya mua if rasafu brother into baby or no me pen or diffriba. That is why you should treat anybody you come across. Obi biada nya mede ne beba wa brabom whether potential or not no treating ye. Because you will never know what's our connection, mo part across it, the nyame pesa oye. Uneni pana part across it, so ye taxi driver, so ye obia, or jumem, se obi, or ebia, or ye very nice to you. You have no idea what that relation is saying hello, checking up on the person would lead to. You have no idea. You have no idea. One of the things I was any passion and soon say, on your main free from a ye bribida or the befeni pem.
No, correct.
After the befeni pem, so your macran canny panacoma on to me yet. On your man shenny panicate say on your wado ye bia on to me yet.
No, correct.
A lot of us take a lot of things for granted. And Crawford were yabra bomwa. They are not putting big things for now. You are one or they mawono and you cook. But that is what he have. And give us this day our daily bread. And to the daily. Or make sure say any person that comes around your life and you kit werby, adore you kit werby. That is why Sister Aisha me nyani dim bother. Me nyani dim bother. Because with him, I am grateful. I am grateful. I think that I was anticipating say they will move to Scotland. I remember Edinburgh, but I think the negotiation is going on at back door. Meaning how far he's gone with the negotiation, but I'm trusting God. Say, but then yes, one time that I pop into London, I will make it a conscious effort to meet that lady. Because how will somebody will be putting in your ministry and I'll not be intentional? I cannot pray when I have a lot of acquaintances and all the people I am intentional about. Every now and again, I don't remember all the people that comes on my feet, but there are few people. Sister Aisha, there are few people. Sika, I bring you before God.
Because every video the same old faces.
The same old faces. Whether rain or shine, same video nipa 10 the same old people now.
Good.
They are intentional about me. Why wouldn't I be intentional? They are in my life for a reason. I will be accountable for them one way or the other. This is where it is very dangerous, and people don't know that. In Crawford, you are accountable for. You are accountable for them. And to be very careful, say, now we are cautious. If anything, don't leave a sour taste in the mouth of anybody. You are not an ice cream seller. You cannot make everybody happy.
No.
But a bit to me, a more bribi and was so mad. When you know people by the flesh, you will know when something is brewing, and you know, says, you can back off. Oh, boundaries are put me back off. And same Bible so much me, Komiano, Kobisano, Unyana, when you are dear back, Minia, Bibi, because that's why you code. Bibi, are you okay? My yo, Bibi, and not no Bisano, or Casa Shiriwa, praise God. And ya feel I'm the barrier. Everybody sees you why you code in tea, Miss my code, Debbie. There are some people who are destiny helpers, but destiny helpers, they want to have us, in a way. They are very subtle. So our destiny helpers, no, to me, chew him. And fact, when I try the animal dinner, why your bonnet crew to make us a wire bonnet.
Good.
And your papaya, we are destiny helpers. Or to make canagene. Mary, not our Elizabeth. Now, beside who said teenager when you say, when you say, what kind of gossip will go on around them, behind them? But why would Mary go to Elizabeth? Because onona bribia to na brabo mu ebi nsi da eya nwanwa menso ebi aba say Holy Spirit say when you say me na nya nwanwa wo so adi 90 say 80 wa unyim enya nwanwa entaje me ko obi obete ba bia me gina na se in the midst of the storms. One of the reason why we get ourselves through enyemani be say what the was some kwa koma obi ahwe mfa na ni so that they will come no want ya se bisa ho say common ne do be de hu no obi okomode no. Osu common nene da anya me say still try me na me am di nsuo beba okomo de no nya me say try me ma ayi onene na de aduane abrewo wonya news that this one is a mystery, and some of you this is where you should catch the rhema. And fa wa asem nko obi a de wo komu no onti ase because he will mess it up for you. That is why some people don't like marriage counseling, because ni pa ko na de wa asem ko no onu amugura na wade egu. He hasn't stand in the test of time. Also saw the awari asem wo kono. And to be guna ma onu amu but wahu wo de wa asem ko obi a he has walked through certain pace of life. I wouldn't know idea. Afe na wo ba bewremu na watimi de ono experience na catch us there be otwi break. And I will say it as a test to you or me catch or said yet here mean sugar coat no. Those people no they are real. And ya common sa unte nya sa microphone. Sa microphone so microphone be bring pay asem because you're not cry ya back up. Menim said ye make kanamawa. Yes, I was some answer to asem na me be catch that one ho. I was some for bribi free asem na me ba betcher until I was some nyanim the same kind free awurade a. Nipa ne timi say we dey waka masem no. Amame. Enti o de wasem me fa no say sa nipa ko ntutu jagum bi ye wadanfo. Na bribi koso something is boiling at home. What the commander obese ade no. For those of you we are picking friends, just imagine say will be your sanguine. Na wadanfo phlegmatica. Sa relationship no dey bia ba ko wosoro na ba ko wofo ba ko say ba ko correct ba ko correct. How would you Bible also say how can two work together unless we agreed? Enti ba ko na adwen say ba ko correct ba ko correct. How do we work together? Who me say yes. I was say ba ko ye Jimmy for the but I was say ye need da ho na me nso me Jimmy eni mo no bribi ba matwunya correct o say me Jimmy sa. Enti ye ka down for dia. Me say down for you obi a you know him in the spirit. I was so unim no wo honhom mu na wo hunu honam ani. Ye ka about say the people we are thinking say ye mu abefri aba no enye won wan ni omo ti asore dem na yampa. And no the tricky part and say in as much as say o kwa kofa obi a on see empanifo ti meka say she monyonko na kire mu usuban. You need to be careful. It might not come from some of the backgrounds you are coming from and I say be a religious group you are coming from. But the point is, what impact are you people imparting each other? Diana sa nyonko fa no echre. Enti e was say ye nyonko fa no mirror each other. E was say ohwa me na mahwe. Ohwa me na mahwe. Enye se oye budani ana oye muslimni ni nti no minti me fa na dan for there bibi papa bi woni pa ne mu a me pese bi kire me nyame do ono so bia nyame do ana said ye do no ye different obetumi ahwe no wabisa wo say ade na wo ye sa ade na wo ye no na watinya kire hu say menti ase e wo do mu enini say ne ye no say ne ye no say ne ye no enti se obi efri ebia somwe mu na me so free somwe mu no eno ntimi nsesa nyonkofa na mum if anything I was say Adamfo ne ade papa wo montem no mirror each other e kire nyame do a eda montem Pentecost wo nwum bi ya omoto onyame wa fra ya fiti kasa hodro enyina mu aman so na ode ya ye yefurukro mu ade sa na trosem ka. He has called out from every nation, every tribe, every this, every that. Abrochire ya we say akwantufo be ka nokra. Okwa adwuma mu akro ne so nkrofo wo ho. Another kro bi so wo ho. Enso ye nyina ye bepa ya no aduane. Ade achi anyame ma ya no aduane. It should tell you say yetimi ko exist hours dodo na ye kodi wa adwuma mu ho. Na hwe ma na obi akofia. Sa na wo kwa bonten so a. Upie firi adwuma mu ho a wo se wotimi ni nipa nyina tena asomdwe mu a bihwe emma sa arithmetic yi se wanya nyame mu nyansa wodi ani wa bi se me kristoni na we ye budani na we ye hwanhwani na we ye hwanhwa nti wode ayi ase kristoni na bo ho safo hene so wa mu nsu nka hu wodo nheda nye papa wanyonko fa nye papa wo ye self centered bibia have to do about you. And so na ebia budani no enim sade ye epiniche me pewasem usuban bi nya mefe nanso me ka se mo ana motie ye ne edi kan se odoho ya ahomete fiti enura ena onyame nkronkron de sa odoho ahomete ato manum and anadwi it has spoke a very amame deep revelation bi I hope say as ye kire about Adamfo yi odoho ya ahomete will ring a bell in your ears. Adenti na odo ho ahomete se mefro obi si Adamfo wo se me do no na odo eye den odo ya aboje chede odo ya yemiye odo wotema odo wo piniche eno na ye honhom na ba a metimi aka se me hu nipa no wo honhom we wo se me do no tie revelation e wo sa asem yi mu honhom aba a metimi di ado sika ensese sika bibi a menya wo sika ho nti na e se me kire sa ado no na mum eyenya me ne do no na aye yensa erade ne do no na aye yensa aho enye yen yo enye yen na yenya me ne do no na onyame do na obi ya anwurani wo ka Yesu obi ye French ni oka dre obi ye German ni efre nyame ewodi foforo mu me ya kani me ka onyame me ya nkrani Yehowa Jimmy Kwelo obi nso eye nzimani obeka saa ne enso na eye nyame ya na ye nyina yebo na ye nyame do eye wodo a otumi ede ne ba ebo afode a wanka se me ba manzemafo nko aha me ba mankranfo nko aha me ba ma igbefo nko aha me ba ma budisini nko aha dabi enti se wo de saa odo no ebetena e de fa Adamfo a na wote nyame do ase a enya afa na wo kwa akohwe se onye we nti enye bribi a wo ye nti sister Aisha wo hwemu a ebia ne half be ye Muslim ena Ankara so the din so ye sure say bia ne kunu ye nkrani enti wo bisa ho se de na be ma pepeni ne nkrani abetena eyodo de na be ma me kwani abe sister Aisha Ankara asem a eye nyame do eye de na be ma me ne sika Antonio Fantini ni agbeni ba abe ya Adamfo a eye odo eye odo a eye nkonson a ekekere yen se enamfo enti odo ben ne be mama do amamansen a wo ya bunu kakra mfante kakra jese me kwakwa gudi nka me kwan kra da he e wo saa ni road yi so eye odo nkonson a ekekere yen se odo a me de do no so odamfo oba bi a wo ye bribi eye papa e be boa me community no eye me fe eye me anigye se ye be hu se o ye bribi e boa me community no saa odo no ena ema yetimi esoso yemu saa ebia odofo ye ka about Adamfo yi domia won pehwe wo mu manya sa madol enso ebribi a mepe wo ho nti saa category of friends na I've talked about it. They love you for their selfish reason ye bribi a wo munyafo do no omo nso wo ho omo nso saa Adamfo no nso wo ho oba wo nche ya wonya atare ye hye ushu hye ho ano ne na hyem wo na wotomani di ensa wato bi ama nanom oba aduane hye ofrigi mu no abedi or your opportunist hu Adamfo bi a wadidi wo nsem wan kasa se obeka no kore a ne $10 ana ne $5 e mefra osika mu da hu sa na mfuo ni bi da yes sister Aisha said loyalty is real commodity in today's market, but it is absolutely requirement for a through and abiding friendship. Yes. Loyalty. Some of us that have that kind of skill to actually love with loyalty, a lot of us have been bruised because people have mistreated our loyalties, have abused our loyalty. People have rubbed it in our faces. People have actually made us suffer because of loyalty. People have made us actually be a laughing stock, put us in a position where loyalty has actually messed some people up. Enti ene ama eho akwa yetin. Se me de me loyalty be ma obi. Odon konson ya make say e wo se ekekere yen na enti se ye behia enye bribi a menya na emom onyame do a mate ase se e wo se me do saa kwan no so no. Obi adi mi dream ama me nsesi fo mu nti asesese no madakora no mani ba akote ho me se me pewa asem mo se wo ye madamfo enso adamfo am ne wo ye nyina nso mani ba akote ho se de be ya ya be gamo ase obi e opportunity e de be gingam obi saa na sese yete saa na sese system no ama yakwa akwakoye nti even between a father and a wife and a spouse, between a daughter and a son, a mother and a daughter, yen donna kwakwakoye say e was so we careful I say obia train se bribi beba nti no was save part of odono Adamfo papa na e was said that yentema save bribi train say da bone ne ba I say my farmer ade boko na me ahye wo na che say enye nwanwa I say I am anticipating. Say hey, and that is and no ma Adamfo bɔne eba. Ɔno ne na de nyina. Ɔwɔ ho keke. Enti Adamfo bɔne ni bi wɔ hɔ no wo kɔ ɔne wo ba. But anya for your interest. Odi wachi keke. It is imperative to be asking those questions when you realize say obi getting closer and now who say oh assume see me penasem or not so pemasem. I was say one day yeah, let's go and sit in a coffee shop or something. Oh, abrafo yeah. I know you are my neighbor. You are a good neighbor. What kind of friend do you want? So that I won't step on your boundaries. Be truthful and honest and say, oh, you are a great acquaintance. When you come on my feed, I am happy. Me who comment on kwa manage. I will prefer say anyonkofano a bet na sa stage na ya to your boase a building. Then both of us will be pressing each other's bottom to see how far we can take each other level quite between sana brofo no. But there be Uganda need oh Sister Aisha chro yeah oh yeah po now wa assume say Sister Aisha pena down for level bi enye sa level no na wo se odeneto I say starting makaka down for categories bebree one hwe ne yie o de Sister Aisha koto soro Sister Aisha wo ho so no pen a quiet life or no is a busy person acquaintance no pel enti e was Sister Aisha adwene mu no o treat you as acquaintance but e was sika adwene mu no o pen say bestie BFF and I'm a BFF bebree insensity from ye niema en wasa wo ye o ka banku e bitimi free o mu fie e ko obi fie e ko cleaning asumasi ni fie ma no e no aduane hye ni fridge mu e hwan afei situation be you didn't actually anticipate that wo feel say can naturally e ho hia po say me ne wo say ni bisa so what you say wo feel say ni papa mu a e wo say ohu say oyesa ade and you will not see him. I'm sorry to break the news to you. You won't I say you are down for no. Or no might be seeing you as a different person. Send the pacono be your Muslim, you obey you need an edge and nip panel and Americano. I dream a one trim. Ain't he? I dream baby wo I will nip trim. Na so when me sa na o assume say sanatia you'll be mistaken.
Good.
I had me major tunkro for say. Nipan betumi aye pepeni Muslim ni nipan betumi aye Buddhani nipan betumi aye Shintoism whatever but be one who are attracted to each other. Find out to say at the corner man attracting is say anywhere would you still love the person?
Yes, so
find out shada sad any free ho because I don't never who say do I still care? Do I still want the person in my life? Do I still think your relationship no as Adamfo no relevant? Abrabo amembo sisi ya. Adamfo bi wo ho a unko na wo frɛ no da bi. Adamfo na wo se ewo mu a wotwe hu. Wo hu da bi a meka kyerɛ nkrofo se anyonkofa ye somira mi nso wo mu. So me muna min so wo mu that kind of so what I say. Yes so ye mu abia. Because even COVID year by bebre use no as a good excuse to actually abolish some friendship. Anka nukure mu pa na wasanko use na no ka chen se minua na bia de ne kokon kono mempe. Ba bebre si ebeka nukura COVID has been a good excuse to actually cut some people off in the name of COVID.
Yes.
Tell me I am lying.
Nukure.
Tell me I am lying. Out of COVID, who is actually your friend?
Good.
COVID, amma what to me who be oya Adamfo, and not dear on your Adamfo. But as typical Ghanaian, some of you, instead of you learning from this thing, they will carry on as if everything is normal. But in our conscience, we will not be able to say, COVID, you better not see a yes in Kunyano. Now, Obi can't COVID in some ye. And COVID was the right opportunity to say, Obe Hunyansa say, Nyamya Yamadon, the COVID Abama, na cat friendship, Yamani Siwa.
Okay.
Yan occasional color. 3 months bi anu abisa na se ba kind of debut Ghana ni ntisa Ghana ni bekoso angi on in the name of nkrofo beka ma anya ne sa ye beka se me na menye nti debi de nipa beka de bebre but use this time reflective moment emra ya de obi akwa akwa dem yi a obi ya adwene ne hu obi nko obi die mu yi ehwe se obi beko extra miles say me drive ma begina wo door na chi nti I just want to wave and now my friend wa mente on ka covid ma ye hu each other nti we de me ama ba ma hye max mbese ma fe nti mbese mbehwe wanim na wo gira ha na me so me gira ha na yeko I have a friend like that covid ni mu ya de yen share dem be 3 months wo osabna me de mabru nti me ba begina wo door na ase ho me pese me hu wanim wona nkwala me ne me man nyina ba begina me drive nti me ne me man nyina ba begina ho ena eja we to mane we no we to amane we and afi at a point no the me hu ansa nkwala na to abom na afi penifo yen so to abom this should tell you say the person is intentional otwene me ho otwene me ho COVID is not an excuse.
There be
ni virus unso ni virus nti abanta ye hye dem wo car mimi ni car want me anwene me ho say mami ntu car na mmehia no.
Unsa sister, some people are also still caught up in the past.
Yeah.
I say and now for I think our word friend na nkasa no. Ye mu bebre ho no mu we don't really understand what that word means because ufri say obi an ni ko secondary school, primary school or your Adamfo. And those kinds of friends, sister, was a washing and so on. We started lunchtime talks, a new page is our baby, and near my why and somehow a foot to other many penny and dear. When you started, you thought to say, now see your school platform. My main fan called to St. Rose's platform. So my main fan called to Fancy Mine platform. So would the school be out be my main fan called to baby I'm a school no a platform. So so I'm best supporting you a Eurosafo, you St. Louis for you say Sanko for they ignore you.
Of course.
I dear my home na fe no when you're 50,000 followers. They say would the video to her like because of sending Facebook for algorithm, the more followers you have and the more video just by the way of my no. I feel the sister home near himself near support you that time
it's a lie. Those people are not friends. They are not friends. Those ones they monitor you. They were in competition with you. Right from school, some of them were envious about you. Okay, since Tiana Obi draw my attention, you can't see Adamfo a dying. What you say? Or dying. Obi dying. Adamfo. Or down. What you say?
Adamfo.
Adamfo. I find me create my audience, so now I wanted to teach about that. Obi ye. Adamfo. Or dying. Obi or dying. Enti se wo kokase we ye madamfo a. Jene ho se nipa no e ba be dying.
O kire ma wadamfo.
No ma kire wusuban. O kire obi a o dying wo a. Na ma kire wusuban. Nipa ne dying. O dying wo aduane diem. Or dying wo niema suban mu or dying wo niema e shape nipa. So social work worker say niema manipa environmental and I say nipa ko social year o ye ni nyina no or dying. Enti ansa na obeka say obi eye madam for no or your dying for a dying wo e wo niema bebre mu odan wo kasa mu wo futuo mu ontade hyem aduane hyem just say spirituality everything. That is why I said know the person by the spirit, because some of them no you don't know adwene a wodeba na se unim nipa no e wo honhom a odan no ana odan wo honhom mu a unim akoma nipa no e deba unim de enti a oba enti mefa na say me disika example sika eye seasonal friend na unyame de ne ba betwa mabra bom eye season bia edu tama sika ekwa because minim no honhom nti minim say when so ebetwam akọ oya madamfo emre bi ana tibia bi mu so what am dan no emre bi mu ana tibia bi mu enti obi dan wo ansa na beka say we ye madamfo no dwene saa niema akese a meka say odan wo honhom honam nyansam nimdesem kem se bribi kire wo so a obetumi adan no. Say in the midst of crisis, is the person reliable enough? He said reliable. I mean, who how brofo a me de mano by your friend no friendship no. Eba akan kase mu a what dying? Is it reliable enough? Is the person reliable enough when something tragic have come? Is the person dependable enough?
Dependable.
Is the person dependable enough?
Is it that you depend on the person?
So no, the person depends on you. So what I say? It does say who depending on nipa no so, and nipa no depending on so. But bisa who say nipa na offer no, madamfo no, who betumi depend on so. Ato rechamba, bibi owo bi eba. Ubetumi depend on so. Se sa adeban any kind of adan ben or person wo dan no o ma wo hu a e ma wani pa wo ho so na mo amfa niema bi anko dan no obra onye ready. What you say? O ma wo hu say me person wo ye madamfo e wo akwan we so a ana say me pe wasem keke se de wo ye wa ade fa e hwa na me pe se ya danfo fa ne si a fasha wa adwene mu say ye niema wo be wo social media so na nani je ho no ba behwe. Any other thing is a bonus or plus or minus. So what you say? Apart from Facebook, I dey on now be no bibia ni ho bi mu a ope wa asem wo ho bi. Eno ntina so bi ka say we ye madamfo sisi onye madamfo bi mu a. Na chese right from day one no na onye odanfo. What you say? I think said now it's getting clearer.
Yes.
Say nipa no say we na 15 years bibi ntawa kakra bi aba na otimeka say onye madamfo bi mu a na chese ade na opese usumgu no so no onye ready say onye dependable enough say obesum saa de ban no agu no so ye kwa ye be bribi beba a man kan hyemu man so ho da ye say beto wo kwan mu na wa ho keka e de said ye obeye wa ade no e kire me say opese me dan wo opese me dan wo. Enti be very careful. Why is it? We are madamfo. Debbie. Ya won yonko bi a osi nwia wo David ne say. Emra owo twen David ewo Saul ensa no. Na ne ba na ye ne informant bi ka chen say krache sore na me papa nyawo a obekum. Now David after wahu ogia Jonathan di abre no na wabedi hene na wabedru baabia odi ade nyina so no etime ka se obi eni Jonathan fie ana so fie a me ye na doye adentia ebi se nam na basa so enam oda oda na di kire no enti na so enku no. That is a memorial obi a owo nkaye. Na me ka cho say most of the time enkrofo Pama brabo mu a ebia bribi, and in my mind meme kwa kobua 5 years down the line, 3 years down the line, something will happen. And because minimum no mem struggle to say asimesi ebia ebikura nkomo na ye di na my boss was minimum well, no problem. So many times my bet now broche so many years meti abroche so meti pe adwuma man krofo mini employment agency bia, and it's just because now we work Ghana, now we have good relationship with certain people. And then say bia metumi ama obi adwuma ana metumi apa obi acho me be here adwuma o enti mesramo mompa adwuma ma na yes because if akono wo enemy wa acquaintance no akas why na wo pa adwuma ma no me wa adwuma bi da ha me dua aduaba bi a nipa na dan me emre bi atwam na enne no ye emna ye beka David ni Jonathan anyonko fa no because David had died Jonathan pain. Ama na hinie akoso. But dying the pain. Ama Saul. Samosha, even when David even got the chance to kill Saul, it's because I am me sure in my own human understanding feel say, Senebama ho kwanya manenkumia, why should I kill his father? Again, the dance ordinance sabiku hene. To me, sana madrene, even though say ebia it was ordained, I am sure say, or she ebia papaya ne bana yena when Saul ne hobeda akwano David and to me unkuno. What am I trying to say here? One good turn deserves another. Automatically, you don't ask for it. So you get friends who are asking for things every day. On your or dying for. On your or dying for. Dying for wanna say, me misai. But ebia sika ana ajwa ana me obi fufuro wa no bi also oye me dying for no. Because ye din community, pribi nkoso ewo mabrabo mu a he can sense it. Sister, and then there's a voice munyamede, oh, you okay, dear. Na ebia out of say, or yama me dying for now, me to me in the classroom some, me to me in Cambribia, me ye secured a one in some no, but me a catcher and said, dear Cosun my catcher said to one dream with that. Nyamebe, my encouraging, my money panacoma tony yum. I feel a coming kwa obi any ho, nipakuni humia, Mr. Raddy. Every wow, auntie, I'll be doing some neologies, I'll be doing homework at the background. Nipano, any idea. But on your non concra, onima dienina. No huni power a dieninamuno. Any packet you have for and whom soon swab bar on when him says, and Yasumasin or didn't who Jimua. Memna ye bremones as soon as in a saw my bassamua. And Ranyama, mania time no be any one else in a bear more. Nipa memory a one kayi. And until I am yet didn't say, will be so being your beer diagro in fear be not on to men kaise. Maybe what will you, papa, no hammy. Me what way, oh, plum was some yummy papa. What ham papa, because whatever you will do, no. Sad yen a woman mono to them say, ni pass me see papa ya why ye minty. I was a minimum. And yameti na make me always says, Sicasa, what can ready matama. Mean to me can be done. No matter how she will push me. Just because why yam me papa back or paint me over yam papa no hame. Now what hame. And I say, me nene share bribia me feel say, I was some minute. Confidentiality. A way and temuntino. Confidentiality.
You've reminded me. Sister, I will make quiet team in Chawano, send your minute. Maybe I'm a coming, me secret to be at the I will make me why Arabia. Cophobia behame. Until dear, Pasha pocket. Why? This is strictly between you and I. Ebi I now for phone fish ya bebre 6 months yakun eni ayaka. Oh, my hana sister omrekwa switching the camera on. Nkofo bi ohono mu a obehwe na wakoti go no bi obabi na afe wo bo makutia. Asem na ne katere okokua mu a mesi menko kanje obiano. Obi a wonim obi anim se eyekuya sika sempa na sister wo paso camera wo kan.
Sister Sika, one thing about say Ghana for what say you hune say. Asem to me be share. Honestly, yes, started program we and na mene madam fubi and Adamfo bi edin komo. In fact, a kedue se me befra wo say sa program ya ye be and kaye nyai. But minim say nipa no enim say this is me. Adwuma mi ade ya mi yeni. The maturity can take what I'm doing. I'm sure she has seen the flyer and he knows say I am very optimistic. And niama bebre kakra maka wa ha ne niama ni bi na ya ka no kakra bishia So I was saying me use nyansa e de kasa. Na mana anye se nipa no asem e na mebeka ana wahu. Fa nyansa to ho, nya for the fact say you can rattle. Wano ate ubetumi aka. Ena ebi wo ho a enye nipa na epikra on share da. Asem ni asem tumi behia. Na emom esan se wo fo se oni na di nkomo ntie ye wa adwene se. So what you say? Sadia na wo ka no empreke wo conscience. Na wo gini di say asem ni asem timi behia. Moma yen susu take ohu sa niema se odwene me ne na kama asem nti asem na mbe ohu asai niema bebrianka dan esisipo wa sorry dem. Sofo eye sofo enya wo nko a na ebi adwamansem you never know say bia nipa be 3 while you are in the same situation with them, but just because of who Sister Grace dear na walk no yes Sister Grace dear say no na actually wadwaman muti so for care dwaman se or the mea debi yes sir elemeti bi pano ni nim the same car e was say or the remember say me fa ne say it say sorry say obi ti ka say me kobo adwaman no so for de mi be gina ho e no debi enya wo nko na aye dwamanfo a wo asore dem. For all you might know, if you care to know, you are not the only gossiper in the church. I be a panic gossip once. And you won't now you're medra. All come medress for once a muntia. And what's that will find a personal say or the kawasem. Besides, who say, and pim it's ye one man sign 10 times so. Your video, we are not nipa bear 1,000 a share. Nipa 1,000 say your wine, unim. Besides, who say, are there not other people in the same categories as you? Wonim say enye social media nka menim say me ameti me baby am ye me videos a me ni atemenya hwe no masem na America no obi feel say me de no. And at a point in time when I'm doing video, I always have to do a disclaimer. Why should it be so? I am on my feed. I don't know you. Minimo kra me fast susudua no emma me ye type a me ma people the benefit of the doubt. Ajuma me di no me ye nipa ho adwuma. Even my own work I me ye we adwuma mu no eye nipa ho adwuma na me ye. So you have no idea some of the things I have in my hands. Enti se me betena hana ebia me ka about adwaman sem obi akobo adwaman obi akodi atro obi ye ka about personal development enti eno no de niema bebreba se say ye ka na fufuo ho asem enye obi titiru nti na me ye de me ye no say what you say enti ebia for the fact say you might have a brush with me bibi akoso ewo ya bra bomu ana me ka say bribi enye wunti per se mumma yenye bibifo ana Ghanafo ensure you we should let people be, because at the end of the day no say ye pese yen community no enyi kwa nanimu a hia say asema obi ne wo kan asem ni asem hia. Having said that, I'm not ignorant say be sheda and not the.
And that's what I want you to talk about, because yes, metimini wa kansem generally, right? Weti obi nso there, and I agree. Utimi can story be, and it will be so similar to what I've experienced or what I've gone through myself. But some people actually go into specifics. Sister Omekwa, you've been on this internet and Facebook for very
I've been on
long. Sure you've seen some of the things I make come once.
Absolutely.
You're describing Nipanu from head to toe without mentioning the person's name. That's the only thing that's left.
And look here, Asamno Moma Yankano say, Ebi wo hosa, I'm not ignorant. I am not ignorant at all. I'm not ignorant. Samijana haka say, mekra ebia menye ebida me yotrofo. Onim de ntia, because ebia yene yobia koso nti ebia you want to talk about it. You want to let people know, say, listen, put a break to this nonsense. Jai dia wo ye no, enko yi, enhye nyame de anunyam. Ana de koso no, emma mpuntuo ne promprom ye emma abrabo ni mu. Abusia se unshada hata wani de bi besi ho bedi matam kanyamra nsem kansem obra ebia me de wo ba me life mu si makakra bi the real me no unnim me. A situation na me woman na abeto so. Say sebe ebia me tinyane so na ebia man pepa me 2 year na abehu ye. Yemfa ne sa asem ka manimu ampanimfo. Kakra na ubehu ye no enya real me. Eye one chapter of my life. Ujida eno so. Epese udi gu manimu ase. Edi say me character eye ya. Tibia bia makom. Akokyere kakra makom. Na ebia wabehu kakra no. Na ujina eno so. Edi bedi matam as if say for the whole rest of my life no. Adi papa bia mfiri me mu maya. Eye ya. O assassinate me character. Just because say when yanti ase wo bribi mu a. Odofo emu oya. Mama yenhwe yie. Me se Adamfo no wa onye Adamfo papa. Wanu nye duru. Wanu otro. Onye Adamfo a onye Adamfo papa. Yentimi mfa bribi anan wo. Yentimi mfa hwe nan wo. Wanu asem betimi de obi ama obi aka na no aduru a onye Adamfo papa. Usubanye. Wanum kasa atimi ma obi eka se asem a waka to me sui. Aseme. Se o wa nyonko bi na onyonko bi catch us adwoa ade a waye ayeme ya. Be quick to remedy the situation. And now who say one kasa woni ya cause damage. Be very quick. See actually na kasa minua. That is not my intention. Say genuinely that is what it is. Unim de nti ameka sa because unim body ko a wodi ahye nipa ne mu. Unim said ye wakum nipa ne sunsun akwa akoduru. Sa wati ase se nyame ye wadom na nipa no tena no ana hu sunsanso obi se nipa ko no twetwe ne ho wo ho a be quick to find out say die na ekoso so maye bribi ana metumi apa wo chaw o menua mesraw fa chame enye sa na me pese meka asem na meka no emfa wo ho enye sei ana sei na me pese me kira me feel say wo your dying for papa edru ba bia nipa pese wo dan amane ebremu a empo wanim ni ho so enna wantumi anan wo sima kakra bia you do everything to salvage kakra na akano. I am not ignorant say ebi betumi de why target just because omre yobi asi wonanim enti wona odo ba beye afi ase trosem a wo wiase nyina asa age se wo wasem na sesi e de betwero buku foforo ebi anansem a wo wiase nyina asa age se wo no odo ba beye ayi asem foforo aye ba beka emu oya especially people we hold dear in confidence me jiwodi me your dying for papa minimoni ma bi wo ho but me ntumi enye se me ne wo ntawantawa bi abaye nana no bye bi abaye hu nti no e wo se me kama amansen hu se mkita bibi a me de besel o yes a wo nyo dying for ye ntumi nan you are not dependable enough. You are not dependable. That is why I said some percent relationship no escalate ko level metumi ene wa agree ya nante ne sa ne manema na e wo mu e wo so press buttons bi hwe say nipa kono is he or she worthy enough information na e free menum di ama no na press and buttons kakra test ne pause kakra ye niema bi kakra hwe man bibi kakra bi hwe so obetumi asomu a ansa na watumi open up eventually to the whole picture. But on say obre how ni amane ne akukuruhwi ase yekoso no ebi wo ho a obi show yen kindness kakra bi a ye feel say oh afi de menya obi a metumi open up. We put people in places in our life they are not supposed to be.
Good.
We have put people in certain places. It's the same in ministry, in relationship. People in certain places they are not supposed to be in our lives. So we were not able to depend on them in crisis.
Good.
Now, so you're dying for. Would you crash? Let's say At every time, you should be dependable enough, whether in my weakness, in my strongest moments, in my tough times, when things are, the odds are against me, when the tides of life are against me, you should be dependable enough. So the way I'm making my friend or dying for. And he said, to me, like I am and your man ye not mean to me independent one, even just for strength, encouragement. Begin to check. Begin to check. You cannot even sense to say, as soon as your ma media you should be na watch it. Can I just inbox her and say, are you okay? Is everything all right? Yeah. To see whether or you're okay and pa. Oh, you're dying for. All you are doing is seeking your own. No. They be America say, more America and Canada are almost my maximum respect for them because of time differences. Because me share time, I may me programmer. And no power, sorry, one share one, my one queer Juma, inti, and so bon sem trophy so. Ne sa ye munti no me, say was a missy na omo ba omo de so at least me ba so se mind to me am so time obakwa no share video na like why video na me share keke ato baby amano enupo kire say me dwene nipa no ho. I am dependable enough. Me to me am na all your life no but me esem me to me pop in no ahwe na ma type bibi maka bibi ana ma be kire madwene ana say oh my share to baby video ni ho cry bia. Yes, going extra miles and yet bibi kakraka bia, but telling the people, telling the person say I'm not there for only what I will gain from you, but I'm also there so that you'll be able to come closer to me when the need arises.
It is Adamfo bɔne sɛ as you conclude, what are your final words on that topic?
Oh,
because
Adamfo bɔne de almost say niyama mu. Adamfo bɔne wo omu wi adade. One of the things, but time is money. Like I say, some of the things are say ade no. Niyama say ni bi. Time is something you can't buy back, no matter how rich you are. And now you're 23rd, and then 23rd. And then 23rd, you can call 24th or 23rd of 2020, May 2021. Want to make turn back, Emma.
Gone.
And for bonus, say that because you need a lot of time to be explaining yourself, to be every day telling stories. One say ya the coach war bedroom, you know, person sa ankwasi asem no. And for bonus, omu time, but time is money.
No, correct.
Time is money. So what person who whether a down or dying for now one in a dino, your resource is very important to the person. A down for one you are that year motion. And one could jam ye into no wayaka. A ye any pana where we know a yadian. Well, we are for naturally. Life is for the living. Ya fan say, Sikaya madam for pa. And paper pay would down to me, you papa. Na me papa ewu sika ma enti no enu ntimi ni sika ya aka. It doesn't make sense. Me papa wewu no wewu ko sika ba wa ma ye besi no. But life is for the living. Whatever sika will do after yakosie me papa na wa ntimi ankodo ene ne hia. How sika will redeem herself. Say mentumi ama na nso me ye bribia to actually tell you say bribi nti ena mentumi ama kura na de wose meye maye Ghana fo bebre nim say wo Ghana fo na ayiye nti obi ni obi e de agro 13 years wose ne maame ewu ai na ne de ewu ye ena me call ye ena adwuma me koye ye ena me de ewu ye phone call kra wan frɛ me ntimi ne na yaka ye Ghana fo na ayase jollof obi ne na nyonko yaka. Are we not ashamed? Life is for the living. Yet see the mayor afterwards is very important. Yes, or bow wa mo a ye. o papa wawu Adamfo ne ba o papa wan sore e wo mu so wo ho a wo beboa wo ama enti deɛn na wo ye after one man no deɛn no ye biom so what you say me I believe in for the living honestly de bia me ka che me ma me say o ti ase ya wunwu ye ni doctor entuatua usadi nkom beef ne ho an ho ye de bi ba pe edu tama doctor betua wo an ne wa nim se ma wibi ene yatua me ma adwene se si ameti ase take away bi apese odi bi adi de be me ya ne se wo bewu akọ na wo bi aminim no e ba be di take away no wa ye me abro no asan ye me aguso eno de be ha me Abraham bi kwa me principle no enti me wo we me ma me wu ubo wa mo o ba fine but wa ma shut down boda me sa because we me ma me ne ti ase no de wo se me ye ma me ma me no e ma me ma me ye ni je no ma ye
good
enti wo na wa wo ne de eyesie na me kosie no nti wo a wo ba be gina wo a wo nyina wo ho nhye dan hia me sa enna susu ampa se me ma me awu mani abre kosie me ma me a mani ba ko tete ho a me hwe de oba ye ne de wa ma
check register ekuya sika ama mansi ama Aisha kra maybe hwan kra na ba ye wo be Linda wa ama yes
no de pa na be ya ma na kire se na nti a wo ne nipa ne nam nyina ye benefit a wo benya nti na wo ne nam na nya bribi a ohu ase benefit you will derive from the person no enti na wo ye de wo ye no enu nti na wo ye de wo ye no debi life is for the living. Let's live the now. My ye live ye tiasi and na wo bribi papa bi abeya ama me no wa ya ama me
good
me wu na me kwa enye hwe ma me profo na they won't benefit wo do bi o se wo danti Adamfo bɔne no niam ba kom yen say omu wia time
good
na time is money nti so obi wia wo time it is your wealth and na o wia no afi omu wia sumdue de biara you have to explain yourself de biara yesi nkonwa de biara da and na one say have you not seen some of the friends there where you walk eggshell around them
all the time
Sangro of one. You have to be walking eggshell around them. You careful that what you say, what sankwasi asem no ade. Ewia wasumdue. Adamfo bɔne wɔde eka owo hweyi nyansasem bi ye ni tirim ye kɔ party ye kɔ shopping ma me kan kyerɛw sɛ adwuma mama ne kan kyerɛw sɛ menua mate sɛ adwuma wɔ ha enti bra me enkoda na emu party bia ba na oba befrɛ wa sa Adamfo no yare ma yenka sɛ menua me wo business plan bi ma yenkɔ ne yenkɔ pɛ financiers na yenye business ni mom uni Adamfo sa cut those people off all they do to you ni see ebefa wa kwa yie akɔ party ma yenka sɛ part time adwuma bi da ha me feel sɛ wo ye ka wadwuma no ho a ye investment ayi bi wa ha seminar bi wa ha matua me ko binti adwa me ankasa matua ma bra na kotie bi sister wo ye program or ye personal development ma share link na ma kotie sister ne kan bi say woni Adamfo a otwe wadwen esi niema ye positive ebe ma mpuntu aba wa bra bomu a cut them off abusia no kura wo mu pa na say wo ba wiase wo nko na wo ba ye wo ba no nko na wo ba ye banyame woni nyansa mu de ni pa atwa ye ho ahia so that there will be kind of a resource to us when the person is not actually doing what he's supposed to do ma kyerɛkyerɛ mu sɛ onyo odanfo a e wo sɛ wo ka onyo odanfo a wo ye de if it's not dependable what is he then or you see akwan ti na for bɔne ni bi wo a onye dependable have you seen those friends or no he will not move ono so on twe ne ho mo bi ma na ato osi ho kosi enkosi kode enkodafo no wono a won pe wasem enso no on firi wa bra bom emma won a wo pe wasem no emma enti wa block way no wono so a won twe ne ho emma ne ma pa ye wona afufuo bi wo ho a they are very pessimistic everything na bibia de bebe bi anye na afobone no adwa kuya sika Matisa je say si business bi abo hwea. Oh, na ade na gu awi afa na wo de wo ba. Na kire say wo ne wo ho nyina wo ye business ni bi o so on kan kire o. Wate business no on kan kire o. Bibi a wo de beba bia nso enye ma no. Adamfo bɔne ni bi nso wo hɔ a. The difference between sankrofo and one they want to have us no. Have us for no because they are looking out for us no. Sometimes they are not a do and yet pessimistic, but almost have for no. They are very alert. They actually look at your welfare because the prime aim they say or show so I won't time and you or no share losses and Bibi a bebe wasi biano. They are very much aware. And no so no amma one way jealous type trait na say on person obi abeba ho keji yene na ye pe. Enti say ya na meka saa we na. Enti na me say know the people in the spirit so that you know the kind of heart or di wachi. Adwenya or di edi wachi. Ebiom Adamfo bɔne no nsunsuanso edi ba no say ebi gya ya awerɛhoɔ adeɛ na ɔbɛyɛ wo neti bɛte wakoma etimi ma ebi metimi aka say 90% of Ghanaians our identities have changed because of some of the bad relationships we've been through. Your identities asesa the real sikano, sikano, the real hair no, asesa because experiences are nipa dina femu or dying for be dina femu ntino. Said the akusikana or tier 20 years ago, nenya akusikana muhuno. Tell me I am lying.
You are not.
Tell me, say, Obima will pep section the way I think and idea be I said the nanka what tiano and sesayana. Adamfo sami emma identities is an yes son and now originally that is not who you are, and a lot of us are living the angrophobia say hypocrisy life and I say fake life no there be ahweye bebrebe na ma akwa akamia ya akwa say ama nani ate abroso enkwase abuo bi a obi dia bunu enti no ama nani ate abroso aha ena asem ne wo no yemu bebre identity a assistant no there I just was scratch deeply and say na who the real person is a time consuming for you to be scratching just to get the right person, the real sikano and also ewo ebiom nsunsuanso Adamfo bɔne de ba na say I think say a Canadian makadada. And amaka one of the things in so Adamfo bɔne de ban say esesa suban nsemprenfo ka say kyerɛ me onyonko na me nkyerɛ wo suban one of the things na me ka say ebia na obi ewote bia foforo mu ne kwa akoya Adamfo because these days some of our breakthroughs are not coming from the right sources. It's a Christonino enye na sede se Christonino ma me mo na firi ho aba. Enti somebody somewhere ne say yomunti no wan hwe yi a na nka wo niti bia bi mu. You are not a gossiper. But because papa ye bi anipa na ya wunti oba no abaya gossip na so afi nkakra akra wa hya ase nkakra bon say it has rub over you now say who sweet me dey drunk akra to me gossip nkakra and I say uyi obi a anka na make say identity asesa no bad traits bebre wo wa we pick because oye wa downfall nti no wa pick enche ye bia na me obi di nkomo na o ka kire me say enya sa na mtie ba all of a sudden my part to atoto and nkomodie mu out of counseling mu no the kasem I was able to pick say he has to live a certain kind of life among his friends, almost just some kind of shirt, some kind of clothing. If he wants to work with the kind of the peck, it was say will behave like that. For that reason, I feel I'm not part of that. So any kind. Some of us we are living certain kind of lifestyle because we want to belong. and crofona we call them yen and namfuno. Kasa some way. Yen yobi some way. Nti ye peke vices bia. That is not us. Some of you, I'm sure your mates, those you went to school with, they don't know you anymore. You are not who you used to be anymore. And yes, son, and not kind now what's yet. Even your parents doesn't even know what to do with you anymore. Because what's so much? Because of the company you find yourself on my own Adamfo. Hey, say you can't Adamfo bɔne nsunsuanso everybody also. I'm not going to be too specific because specific nimu ekanimu no and I want to say yeah in my line of work I counsel a lot of people. Do I say yeah say o ka niyama bisa no will be my thing say onuntina or kasabat. I'm sure say a lot of people can relate to what I am trying to explain here. And una winim saya about so. And I say oning krofukuo bi nam ye no said your mindset aye one your aye. And man people who are nanka mutimi save. You were good investors. Na mutimi bua the and say as more check. Your husband does not even know who you are anymore. Because the way ananka first now you're serious. A save sika a investment and then who could open one sem the credit card mawa. Who see kroma pen was started from what free. First are not sikenu muhuna na mote Ghana no. Nanka are very moderate. I say oba brochira ultimate we come beef back when you near my US. So you know una winim and whatever needs to be changed. And so person who the entire say nyonko grone Adamfo na ye ne won enam no. Or Adamfo na ye ne won enam no. And it is no aba. Therefore, in this journey of life, like I said, there are some friends it is divinely ordained. Those people, from say destiny helpers no. You don't even know him from Adam. You don't need to know that person from Adam. But 10 days, 2 months, 3 months of Obawa Brabum, you can attest to say there has been a shift. There has been a paradigm shift in your life. They are on assignment. They have been there for a reason. Some of them can stay longer. Some of them, they are there for a season. Treat them well. Treat them well. Above ayekano. They are humanly above one so. Ubi wo bawa brabumwa a area of your life or tachi we an assignment nasa. Let them go. Ubi wa ba nyame ne ba be shape your line on thinking or be more business ideas or be coach you career wise or no ba and now for funny no ne kasa yom na di yom nyina no you pick one or two be from that person who Adamfo bi a waba wa brabo mu a first now your business person all of a sudden e wo mu anu ato bi ato ho we can be a business opportunity we can or chewa dwen sisi biribi so a divinely God wants you to look at that angle of your life. Now those people, when they finish their job or they want to stay, which nonsense terminology a lot of people use, call them mentors. Mentor, they are not in competition with us. Sometimes their advice, the things they do, because you have been damaged by other Adamfo. You might think we are feel say he's in competition with you. Mentors, and no money na ebia o achieve de wa achieve no. But our bribi wona brabo mu anyame pese ode to abrabo mu nkyene. Mentor na sede nyina no. Eli ono ankasa point mi anhwe ne fie ne mamarima. But nyame woni nyanse mu de Samuel oyo difo kese ebe share na se. Adentia Samuel ewo dom but Eli nenim sede nyame ne etie. Enti ye ka say adie na wo pen safwa na wo pen no it might come from unlikely sources no ebi no Eli wo mama mo ya sofo omo wantumi antia ne ma nanso Samuel esan se na nyame ne wa pam na nyame pese obey wo bi a se okasa Samuel better no odi kind ne be share Elias.
No, correct.
Some of you, your friends, dear oya wadanfo pa or your interest at obetumi aye sujani, but adwen when the trimu a what the same be na eya na nkrofo ka say o wade obi onye sujani de nsa say ye wadanfo it is a joke from the pit of hell. Dear on wade when yi na won wade ye no, you have no idea experience our work. And it's actually guiding the person when your opportunity say so dear wo kura ne mo yie na mfiri won sam ebi wo wan na sede nyina no ebi wo wan na sede ne say me nua hwede nyame de ama wo no bo ho ban. It's just why yet to say Elijah or ka say onyame mre no yedru enti no oye sujani die but nyansa ye de tena wade ase no onim.
Okay.
Wanya wade no so nyansa ye de tena ase no onim. Enti ubetumi anya sujani bi oye wadanfo onwade ye enti no uma wo so wa kurase ni bi obi o kurase ni bi ka kire o say onwade ye adenti no oye wadanfo ne sa ankwase asem na you will lose the plot because you don't want treating no one assignment one abrabo to you. Some of you nkrofo bi wo ma abrabo mo kita PhD wo kita PhD but PhD no nko na wo kita wonnim nyansa ye de wura wiase de oye hustle streetwise no have to bring in a streetwise. Debi am ka kire nkrofo me se nkrofo kita PhD om so me personal development but me jimi hu ti se om gina ho na me gina ho a me no mu asem am de be ba me kita PhD but I believe say I am better off than them. I am a better counselor. Wonim de entia some are born with it, some they are get may struggle to actually let you know what is going on. Me ni obi kasa 1 2 nyame nkronkron ti me de tuma kawe actually nipa no I don't struggle. Me force me counselor me ma on nye book mu de me di abrabo ne nyansa nyame mu nim de sam kanam de kire wo enti obi kita PhD no ye counselor me ni gina ho a I am not me hu as inferior. No, and yet the end product of what you can do and the kire na me adom confidence and so de mama me bebre enti no me struggle. So what you say? E wo se nipa gi ne hu di sa. Wo ye obi a wo ya mansan boafo a wo gi hu di. Enye degrees there be. E your dom na nyame de wo pe e na wo de ma. Nti de okita PhD no praise God. Me obi onim bia nim se obi ekọ school a mani gema no. Wonim de ntia. Me kire me ma say that is the way. I might not have it. And non just I cannot have it. But if you are not bibi me nya, me catch them me must say ya the part to get it. For the first meaning in Jerez nya the part. That is me for you. Me work with madam for be ekita no doctorate. Me ti so be your doctorate. Me ni chema ni pan. Me ni chema ni pa obi oni mu bi anu se me school de me fa ni agoro. Me nya bia praise God. Me nya bia wonyame a woni makoma mu se. Ansa na me nsa begu me bono. Na me baby a doctorate. Your boni dinya. Companies have to rise because me ba Dr. Rehabut, Dr. Bereka. I am looking forward for that day. That is my plans. And one who baby am adwene. Some of us who the say ya wan hwe ya beka say we have it all together. But listen, many dabri bi so. Abrabo na mebo no menya nnu ho de ba me de manu create ade na me pem. Won say me kasa me my doctors. And pound doctors. And yen I am seeing said they will be ma started the manu create sade no. Wo so am o twen and na o to say eyo sa o sister I am creating so to was sa enti wan hwe yi a woni bebremia nothing I get. My unim in my mind said the ma programming margin said the me hu abrabo no ma started the many to talk doctor mama na eba no aso na me ankasa am rubbing it on myself that. So how would I lose it? Me wo wan maka na me money di agro. This one goes to parent. O ma wo baji ne hudi a he enjoys his own company. Until on tosa manye na I have to get somebody have to be around me. No, I'm a sanguine, but I'm very, as I journey with God have to teach me how to put brakes on certain things. I won't say, I won't treat me, but I will for a reason for my ministry, because a whole lot of people, I've come across a whole lot of people. That is why I'm not worried. Whether an LGBT is my friend or me a Christian, me line me baby amidi. LGBT for me no ye adwuma. Me ni bebre ye adwuma, me managers ni be bia. I come across people. How come say obi a Ghana ni no ye bia and no a threaten me? How do that they affect me? You tell me. But obi so ebe who say ebi a minimum it's their concern. And I'm like you won't tia de na say. Adwuma na brofo no bebre ye bia. Okwa adwuma na obi ye bia wotimi ne associate. Na say adan na wa ba bonten na obi so ye bia no e wore wo. How does that concern you? Let them leave. Let them leave. Nyame dra meda na bi a kire no ne be ma nipa na twe aba me ho. Ebisa me say na onya nkropon sesen. Na me wo biribi a metumi aka a kire no. Tinye hey kai ye nya se ye na wusu ye bi ya nya ne sa fe nyame do ni pantena. It might not mean anything from one crofo matem nchen enne na kwala no onyo bia 10 years down the line onni mu empempenso nyame edi ni bedru me say me some of us if people knew say ye bedru ba bia yedru ya and can they have treated us well, but I thank God for them. Those who didn't treat me well, because you are part of the reason why I've made it this far. Some people thought we'll never get there, but here we are. Here we are. And I meant to mention for a while. You will smell me. One smelling me. My head is a perfume. No? You can't ignore me. Ucha mo abati me perfume one tia obi be share me video obi an share me video be tese ye kama asem one tem asem a me ame so abetwam o nti wo bete me nka me nine wo on so nine me but o bete me nka it's not na nkrofo nchen they thought sad time no na they think say omo ye bibi what they didn't know say we were seed that they were planting no mo fo so mo tu am na de yahim they no mo nim say omutu ye ndie hia amnemu no de otonsuo firi soro na ma ade a ewu epro ansa na afifiri no saa de na papa no odi siesie yen na wonim some of the anger, some of the pain, some of the rejection, some of atrocity edi say ye ni edin wa ene ubanyi ya wo se wo baye ene otimu say ye say ya anye hwe. And they drew oba impany fie so. Some of our stepmothers, some of them who they are there to mama, they cannot comment. And so the two story you want me be 2 generations to 3 generations to me be, but they can't comment. And no, there's your problem. And no, your friend say when you fa dia say the atite no dia shedi di enyunyam. Amen. To me a free asempa kemuno. And yeah, because ye my ho kwan, even though Adamfo ni bi atwe ase akonwa ebi mu abuse yen ebi mu take advantage of us, but God in his wisdom has used that very thing that people thought to say eno na nke betete yen no unyame to sa de ban na e de ahye ne ho anyunyam. And some of you as ye ka about enamfo ni bi wo ho a mu bi wo ho a mo anu mapam mo ho nya ye ne apam because body amudi gya ho no mo ba enye yie enye obi na apam mo na mo ne ye ene mo ne yo no eno ane de mo koe smart ante obeska me de manu besi ase mo wo bibi a bebisa na question bia
sister asema wakin. There's nothing more to even add to what you've said. You've done more than I even anticipated or expected. Asem na ye desa no a osama okasa ye tintintin ana ese ya eye spirit na free ho. Inti me Holy Spirit na ma na ye adwuma. Some people feel the desperate need to have friends, as you were saying, around them at all costs. I have to have
a fire by force.
I have to belong. I have to say. Those of us who have been poked in the very eye by friends, we get it. We get it.
Yes.
Oh yes, we get it. And your word to the wise is enough, sister. If you don't have anything else to say, please go and sleep for me.
Me that say I think say as people are watching me, I'm sure say I've bruised certain wounds of other people. Not only omwa, yeah, they are young, but other people are listening to us and they know say they have actually hurt other people. And these are the people, and we need to pray for them. Also, and give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses. That just say, yenso ebia na ekwan bi so no, yenso ya fomobi anaya ye obi bone. Aha na mejina aka say, yegusu a ye keken ya fa wodi ye wom, anya wo ko an obi aye obiribi ebia won so unknowingly. And yamani be why and you only be why na ye name said it was hurting the other person. It could have also created now for one undependable kind of nature in Crawford so ebia. But Bible said the heart is desperately wicked. And unti ye bribia, bribia. Because says if the same thing is being done to you, is it okay, Anna? Nti basre fo wo nwum bi asem bi a meka na de biara a meye no e wo se bibisa se Yesu kan sa ana enweme me bo otumfo mpa ye se won soso odi obi agina bia nipa kono se manu me ho sa so mesi ba mabrabo manu me ho se me kan se owei oye madamfo onyame nku ye mmobo afi won soso a obi aye wo bribi enu nti ene papa ya asa ade ani kura no pa. Nanso no, esanse people have mistreated him or her before no. Yentumi nya papa ye biu. Me bom pa ye se won so yawdie biara okom ebrei ni donwi onyame ensa ye nyare. Ema bebre are raising kids in bitterness, anger, and that kind of thing. And yet the fact to say people have actually a dream. Krofo ama yensa si fom. Yadamfo bi ama yenkunu afri yensa, yemfiansi bi afri yensa. People have backstabbed us. People have actually caused pain. People have betrayed our trust. People have actually sold our linen. Wama si yentu magufi wa bonten. Ama ne twa yensu minimo obia na danfo nya baby na betena menchen kakra no 2 days pena na danfo betena ne fi okwa adwuma bai. Odu adwuma ne ho mfa no ba fie na ne kunu ebutu na danfo no so a chese de wo twa nwi ne nyasem ketwa. Sister yi so se me so meka se me kunu ntwa me nwi a wo se wo no na no na de ka nyame asem no ntimi mfa entwa nwi so ma danfo no watimi atwa wa ho o se me de becha no na emom aye me yase odofo dia na me ka mana kusi irrespective of how when to me anye dependable wanye odanfo papa no mesra wo se wonso hu obi mobo hu obi mobo fa che na onyame nso mfa nchew na mama ye move on na nyame ntumi nhyira ye onyame nhyira wo me yedi se emresim next 2 weeks so I'll be off ntimi nya offer we will come but until then no, I think say ahana edemobisi nipa be 19 eguso bibisa say what share out video or wall so have you shared on your wall? Have you shared this video? Have you tagged somebody so that people will watch this video? Share na MY. Afi, Mr. Okola came a page and so lunchtime talks. Ana a woman requano. Lunchtime talks na like a woman requana yema. A normal private account, but lunchtime talks no. Yes, I am a winning a bin so. A woman to celebrate his basso. And my own back on my custom near more my film before becoming a celebrity. And it's something we should learn that before you come to the top, there is something you price people have paid to be there. Anybody who starts at the top is an arm robber. It's only those who are going for the long haul. They start at the bottom.
Abusia, you heard. Manko follow. Sister Omereku, our lunchtime talks page. Don't come to my page again. Don't come. I don't want to see. Go and follow. Go and subscribe. Go and share her videos. And yes, I'm a friend who maybe you move. What maybe sister was an badge. Ekuya sika ya m'anim se balloon yi. Me ho donti. Na ya na sister no me friend ne time bi a wo ba. Ni emienu nyina nso so no. Ye videos ya. Nya no ansi abeso camera. Ni am video as if we have nothing better to do there. Yes sir. We love you. One, but two, we also spend money. A don't why I must say a tutokro your bottom just to show you how much we love you and to bring the good news that will bring progression and career development and wisdom and efficiency and everything to you. Send your but we better to near maybe who know subtraction near addition be not life no. I am more enriched and better. And untino, sister Omeko, who supporting one caben the pa. 2 pounds, 5 pounds, 10 pounds. Kids will be will be ahead. Oh my 1,000 pounds to cry a budget. It will be answer. We support a pages here. Then we can carry on doing this good work all the time. Stream yard the night you see no in your free. Sister, would you free Anna?
About your there be a chiaka.
Me too every month to be an who on my bank account to one of your mashime. But we love you. It's your gusu aye when you miss I am bounce should I it's babuay. It please follow. One call follow the page now. I see your baby your member. Yes, I'm me. Sister with the no yeah. Me dear remember that remember.
I know you will be him. You will be him. We will be him now.
Remember uncle for that. Wow, uncle, yeah, remember that.
I mean, Shramo. Bye
bye. It's your busian. Bye, sweetheart. It's your busian. It's always amazing to have my big sister here. I love her so much. She showed me so much love. Mean to me, Fama nunca. But I dear Miss One say, go and support her ministry. Lunchtime talk, suko Facebook as our page in a but na follow, na subscribe. Don't who see any now, so you're done. And some now what can they do? Some of us need to go and sleep on what she said. Intimate. As you go and sleep on what she said. Time play video ni biom na tie asem no kan ye no. Baby a obetimi afa baby wo mu no. Na nso afa why. God bless you. Asem ni mintimi nka bi nka ho bio. Onyame. Onhyira ye nyina adepa enchi ye nyina. Na wotwe fufuro yi a ye wura mu yi. Wakoma so abisade bi a wo bia no. Onyame. Wonum mu no nhyiraw. Na adepa bi a wo pen na wotwe mu bia no. Onyame. Wanyama. God bless you all. I love you all so much. Mwah! Have a fantastic week. Bye-bye.
Sika educate. Yeah, what Facebook, YouTube, and Insta. Sika educate. Yeah, cassava abum de our real impunto. Sika educate. Or don't come up, run ya who are true. Sika educate. Unyane baby, Sika educate. It's like you page, you know I am vibe. But more than go YouTube ho, subscribe it. Sika Educate is the name. All a man them so send it come for inspiration, motivation. Wapo modern education. Sika nature hot tips enough. Wafranada, wanichia, Adamfo ekusika deba. Wafranada, bema jai, Adamfo ekusika deba. Sika educate. Yeah, what Facebook, YouTube, and Insta. Sika educate. Yeah, cassava abum de our real impunto. Sika educate.